smartphone or tablet, iPhone, Android, BlackBerry, Nokia, Samsung, Windows phones, or whatever you have.
Ladies and gentlemen, live on Iliad,
With music, sports, news, and comedy from over 70,000 radio stations around the world, including this Beasley Broadcasting Station. Check it out at TuneIn.com or your app store.
There's a lot going on in the world, and your world is always changing. That's why it's important to stay connected. The latest news, the latest entertainment, and newest music, if it's in the air or on the air, it can be in the palm of your hand wherever you are with the iHeartRadio app. Over 1,500 live radio stations from across the country and over 15 million songs to create your own custom stations. Text IHR to 45495 to download.
We're doing what we can. We need them sponsorships coming in here. But we think we got some things going, man. Oh, that's a fact.
Man's perspective. Your call-in number is 404-603-8770. That's 404-603-8770. Call in now on iHeartRadio.
Hey now, what's going on? Welcome back, y'all. We live on the air here, Young Men's Perspective, and we thank you for joining us. As we look forward to getting it in, I mean, you know what? Our special guest is gonna get them a shocker, man.
Yeah,
Goddess.
Let me try to mold them in a little bit about what's going on here. So,
Tell them about it.
I have a very, very, very dear family mate by the name of Tweeti, a.k.a. Motor Goddess. And I don't know if y'all know what a Motor Goddess is, but in about 10 minutes or so, you're going to find out. This is something that I really want the ladies to like tune in on and take a moment to like really comprehend what you're about to hear and possibly see as images are going to be shared later on and throughout the night. But Motor Goddess, y'all hit it here first. Y'all hit it here first. Y'all hit it here first. Motor Goddess, Young Men's Perspective Radio. Jeff, how does that sound to you, Motor Goddess? How does it sound?
Hey man, all I know is when they see and learn about this young lady and what she doing with cars, man, listen, out the window with your stereotypical thinking, because man, she breaks the mold. It's not a game, y'all.
Not a game.
It's not a game.
So, yo, man, I don't know. We never really I've noticed we never really discussed like sports and things of that nature. Are you into the sports? Anything you watching? Any of the playoff games? Any of that? Like, is that going on in your world at all?
Listen, man, I don't do TV. I don't do sports. Man, I don't do frivolous waste of time. We got 24 hours, and them millionaires, they use them to do what they do.
Oh.
I'm trying to follow suit.
Oh, I thought we was telling the truth again. It sounded like you said that. Yeah. And that's what we do. I don't know what's going on, but I did see a tag because we're in the world of Facebook. I did see a tag. I heard the Cavs took a fade, yo.
A word?
Yeah. So even though you're not watching it,
No doubt. Rock out for those who do. No slight man.
Yeah. Even though you're not watching it, how do you feel about that tidbit of news, indoor information, if it is at all?
It's like blink, blink. What? Listen, man, I am not joking. I have no clue about what your back of the leg, your calf. What do you mean? What's going on? Talk about an animal monkey. Yeah, look, that Reese monkey. Listen, what that breed? Blue Pit. Listen, man, I don't do sports at all.
Crazy. Well, for those of you that's doing sports and that are Cavs fans, don't give up. Don't cry. You already know how it goes. And that you're so sensationalized and fascinated with it. Respect the hustle of the art, man. Just go ahead and respect that you like to watch people playing. Just respect that you have enough time to not do anything else but watch somebody play and get it. I'm not mad at you. I played ball, so I'm not mad. But anyways, what else is going on in the concept of the world, your world, our world, live on Young Men's Perspective Radio? Mr. Hodge, the guy.
we all about trying to empower the people. So we looking forward to always continuing on that mission, bringing you great content and information, and that's where the focus at. I hope you guys have an opportunity to grab y'all edition, digital or hard copy of that Young Man's Perspective Volume 6.
Oh, yeah, that is dropped, right?
Yeah, man. Y'all got to let me know what you're feeling about that. Bring your pictures on social media and tell us your thoughts, when you get that copy. We got some things in there we want you to, definitely get a hold of. Put our heart, soul, and some sweat and tears in that one. You dig?
Indeed. So listen. Family, this is our opportunity to do what we're supposed to do with the concept of what's going to be our history. We're Young Men's Perspective Radio, YMPradio. We're on iHeartRadio, and that's in association with Worldwide Radio Network, which means we're international. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So much love with the international movement that we're on, that we're building resources that are going to be tangible. So we're looking for sponsors. We need sponsors. We need you to want to really be involved with how you're developing yourself along with us, you know what I mean? So why don't y'all get at us? Somebody call in, say what's up to us just before we get Tweety on the drink, because, once the Motor Goddess goes in, I'm going to let her have the stage, B, because I am more than impressed. You feel me? And I know who she is personally, and when I tell you she's gifted in many more arenas than just what y'all about to learn, trust me on this, man. We need to pay attention to our resources and realize the type of resource that we are. And that's why it's so very important and advantageous for us to prepare for this month's lineup, man, because the incredible people that's coming on, the information that's being shared, the accessibility to them. Like, you can touch these people in real life, real time. You understand what I'm saying? So why don't y'all get activated? Sow that seed. Young Men's Perspective Radio would enjoy rocking with you more. But we need that lane, B. We need that fuel to keep traveling. Jeff, am I in error by saying that?
Not at all. And I see y'all there in the live that talk about y'all need that hard copy. Get on over there to YMPmedia.com and you can get yourself just what you need. It's all right there for you.
YMPmedia.com.
Yes, sir.
Get that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But yeah, call us right here. Y'all see the number. What? You can't read that out. It's not making sense to you. It says call in number. We're live in this studio. We live in this studio.
Engineer in the building.
So call us, man. 404-603-8770. Again, the number. 404-603-8770. You can talk to us right here. Young Men's Perspective Radio.
Shout out to my dude, Kev. What it do? Appreciate you listening in. All right, you see the transformation. You know what I mean? You know what it was. Check out what it is. Appreciate you tuning in. You dig?
Yeah, and I definitely want to give a shout out to my baby brother Kamal, man. I got a chance to speak to him from behind that iron wall over there. And just the light of him, man, it's just fueling me, B. You know what I mean? And just to let y'all know, my pops, in addition to me acknowledging my baby brother, my pops underwent surgery for lung cancer. And it was successfully removed. So he came home a couple days ago. He's healing up, got a little patch of life taken out of him, but nonetheless, he's alive, and he get to keep chopping it up with his babies, his offsprings, his legacy. You dig what I'm saying? So I want to salute my pops just for surviving that, because there's a lot of people that don't make it past that lane of awareness, you know what I mean? So salute to him. Akil West, I want to give a shout out to, if I may. You dig what I'm saying? We definitely want to shout out our family mate, Q-Mar Afterglow. Yo, Lady Q, you do your thing, beloved. We love what you're doing. We want to salute you, and your shirts are coming, you know what I mean? So don't trip. Yo, it's getting close to that moment, Jeff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's getting close to that moment. I think Tweety gonna be calling in a minute, man. I don't know. I know somebody can call us right now. I dare somebody accidentally call us on purpose right now. Right now. I don't care where you at in the world, because we right here. Yeah. You dig? 404-603. 8770. What's that number again? That 44-603-8770. Y'all better call somebody. Yes, sir. We getting it in. Young Man's Perspective Radio. Yo, Cuzzo, Rick, I know that you get a lot of different energy throughout this building, throughout the radio station and the relationships that you're working with. What's your experience right now, if you can define and or describe? What's your experience rocking out with Young Men's Perspective Radio live on Iliad, man? Real fake media. What's up?
I mean, it's a blessing because we don't have a lot of brothers, men, black men that has the demeanor of y'all. And when I say the demeanor, y'all come from my era of hip-hop.
Respect.
A lot of the brothers that come from that era, a lot of times are not trying to do what y'all are doing. Y'all are trying to empower young black men
and
to
women.
be,
And women.
and women to be better. To be better than us, to come up better than us, to give them the knowledge that a lot of us didn't get. And y'all are trying to get it, harness it, and pass it along. And like I said, it's an honor to be a part of that.
Man, thank you so much,
That's
man.
what's
Respect.
up. That's what's up. Let me tell y'all something, man, in regards to that right there. One of the things that got me on a mission, flames, and went under the wings, all that good stuff, is my mentor, Susan L. Teller. Y'all know she was the former editor of Essence magazine. When I tell y'all the empowerment that she used to put into that Essence magazine as a young black man growing up reading that, I aspire to do that just like she did with Essence. I like to do that with Young Men's Perspective magazine tenfold and then some, with all of this social media, internet, exposing us to billions of people. I look to just definitely give it to y'all. So definitely get you a copy of that Young Men's Perspective, Volume 6, and let us know what you think, man.
Yo, you sound poetic right there.
You know?
You sound poetic. Yo, we got a couple authors we may be getting in the building. I know we got our cousin Desiree Lee.
Right.
I definitely want to chop it up with her. She got a mean
She
story.
gotta get
right
at us.
there. You
Get
dig
at
what
us.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to our cousin Richard Gaskin, man. Look, he's in a wheelchair. And he's doing some amazing things with some of his team, man. He got a nice following with the Comic-Con movement, things of that nature. So we're associated to all the types of energy that's necessary to do things, from the entertainment portion all the way down to Nurse Frankie and more doctors and nurses and aides of such, you know what I mean? We have farmers on deck, you know what I mean? So we want to give a shout out to Vance. You know what I mean? Vance Lockett, he's over there growing vegetables and fruits and things of that nature. And this is what we should be back into, man. We should not be scared to get healthy, because I realized something as I navigated through this style of the depression that I went through, if you will. And what I realized, your ego will always protect you from saving yourself. I'm gonna say that again. I don't think y'all feel me. I said, your ego will always protect you from saving yourself.
How about that?
Let's grow, man. Let's grow. Let's grow. Okay, I think we got to get ready, man. I just want y'all to know this is about to happen, man. We got somebody very intelligent, very beautiful. And I'm just waiting for her to hit that button, waiting for Cousin Rick to let us know that it's activated, because when Tweety calls in, man, she's going to start telling us the truth about something. And I just think y'all going to really enjoy it. So until then, we're going to keep reasoning with y'all and just kind of letting y'all know what we're doing over here, man. And I'm so fortunate that Cuzzo is letting me, like, harness the stage today, because I just feel so elated about all this energy that's kind of falling into alignment, you know what I mean? The balance of it all, and from the caliber and the quality of fabric that is coming from, you know what I mean? Again, just having an opportunity earlier to reason with Tony Travis, just the language of truth that he shared with me, his memories and whatnot of how he grew into men. Like, I salute that. And to everybody out there that's been rocking with us, I salute that. You know what I mean? The way Frankie Lynn Hines has made a personal investment and how she's going to maneuver and navigate live on Iliad with Young Men's Perspective Radio. She's our official DNA specialist.
Scientists on deck.
Do you understand what I'm saying? We have our own DNA specialist, family. We have welders. We have people that do construction. We have architects. We have geniuses. We need that energy, family. We need y'all to sow a seed. Help me, help you, help us. Hey, Cuzzo, can you say that with me, man? Can you say that? Help me, help you, help us. I need you to look at your neighbor and say, neighbor.
Tap your neighbor.
And say, help me, help me, help you, help you. Help us. Okay, help us. Let's get it. Hey, man, let's get it cracked. Can we get a round of applause for that, please? Can we get a round of applause for that?
And yeah, we're going to get that applause and speak off and pay a bill or two.
Yo, stay with us, man. We'll be back in a minute, man.
Yes, sir.
YMP Radio. Let's get it. Yeah. Y'all see what's happening, man. We poppin', B. This is about to happen, man. We're going to do something really... Look, I know y'all see a lot of other people out there. They're doing some things right now, and we learn to enjoy them. We learn to like them. We learn to appreciate them. But I'm telling you right now, man, we got this. Y'all rock with us. We build Iliad up like it's supposed to be built. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop playing, man. Play. Stop playing, play. Play. Don't play. Play. Don't play. You feel what I'm saying? But how y'all enjoying the show so far? Is it all right? Let's get in here and get some shout-outs, man. I know there's some people that have been chimed in. I got to give a shout-out to our family, Kevin A. Stringer, live on Iliad. Definitely my baby sister, Sharika Barker. She doing her thing. Yo, sweet baby Keita, I see what you're doing in New York. You're killing them out there in that Apple, baby. I gotta patch you up with some of the family. You know what I mean? Get you some hugs out there. I want to give a shout out to Stephanie M. Jackson, a.k.a. Dr. Jackson. I just want to salute her. She's just been such an advocate live on Iliad right now. It's a beautiful thing. My cousin, Michael Sean Wilkinson. Hey, man, it's good to see you and have you back. Like I've been saying and I am saying. I ain't gonna stop saying. You understand what I'm saying? We got Reggie in the building, man. Reg is up there back in New York as well, getting in there like he's supposed to. And we already spoke about the family, Tony Travis. Y'all wait till y'all meet the guard. Y'all gonna love him. Q-Mar Afterglow, that's not Q. Y'all know what it's like. Y'all know what it is. Yeah, we about to get activated. Caught me for that. For some reason, Tweeti's trying to call me while we live, and she know we live. That don't even come on, man. We waiting for the call in here.
Unless you're saving a ton of money while you do it, stop what you're doing right now, enjoying hotels, etc. America's premier discount travel service. When you join hotels, etc., you'll be able to take the same amazing vacations and stay at the same amazing hotels with discounts up to 70%. You sure you got that? Discounts up to 70%. Plus, hotels, etc. get you deals on everything, like cruises, car rentals, even movies, restaurants, entertainment, theme parks, and much more. Now you're thinking, this is going to cost me thousands. Well, think again. The low price will blow you away.
Yo, Frankie Lynn Hines is in the building. What up, Frankie? We love you, man. I swear on everything you do. My famo, Robert James is in the building. DJ Lucky Collins is in the building. Jazzy Badu, what it do, baby? Bobby Jones, a.k.a. Robert Jones, is in the building. Yo, man, the family is good. We everywhere. Yeah. I gave Tony the call so we can be a fan. Tony Moore, you want to say what up? Salute, shout out and everything. YMP Radio. Yo, I think Tweeti's on the horn, man.
Hotels, etc.
On the horn, we about to come back from this break. I want y'all to stay with us. Yo, where that headphone at? About to go.
Music. Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to YMP Radio. I'm your host, Jeff Hodges. And I believe our guest is on the line, so we can get it in.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, if I may, please introduce to you the one, the only, the most special, intelligent, gifted hands I ever seen work a piece of machinery, almost for real, not lying though out loud. Tweety Bird, a.k.a. Motor Goddess. Peace and blessings. How you doing, beloved? So how you doing out there?
I'm awesome. The Cali weather is really just nice.
Oh, so you standing on us. All right, go ahead. Tell everybody where you at then, since you must let us know how beautiful it is out there. Go ahead, tell them where you at.
Man, I'm in Los Angeles, and at the moment, I'm actually in Redondo Beach. Y'all caught me in traffic, and I'm headed to the beach. So it's been a beautiful day. I think it was about 85 degrees today.
Well, it was 80-something degrees down here in Sexy too, and we at our beach at Young Men's Perspective Radio, and so we like to say thank you for taking a moment from the sand and the beautiful water and sunshines and seagulls and dolphins and seals and sea lions. Thank you for joining us, Motor Goddess.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so tell us, how did you even tell the people who you are for a minute, then we're going to get into a couple questions. But kind of introduce yourself. Tell them, who you are and what Motor Goddess is really a concept of or about.
How y'all doing? So, really, Motor Goddess is kind of a blanket name for girls that love cars. And girls build cars and girls race cars. In fact, girls do more than that. The head of GM is a girl, So it really was just a place originally for girls to come together and kind of club, concepts about cars, design, racing. We were just kind of becoming a community, and so we decided to take the next step and band together as a band of gypsies, so to speak, and kind of formally organize ourselves into builders, master builders, as a matter of fact, and race car drivers. And now we've actually blossomed into a budding media company, and we're building racing and collector car concierge services.
Okay.
And we've been able to network every single area of the industry in order to begin programs that teach kids in underserved areas how to do what we do. So it just turns into a family thing that turned into, a family thing.
Right. So at this moment, in your particular branch of mechanics, so is that fair to call you mechanic? Is that all right? No, what would you like to be defined as?
Well, I'm a builder.
A builder.
I'm a builder and a designer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The master's builder and designer.
So let me ask you something, Tweety. I got the opportunity to check out your work, and man, I'm quite impressed. And one of the things I want to know, who was behind cultivating that love for the cars and the design, and that has you going to the places and doing the things you're doing today?
Wait, I'm sorry, I cut out just a little bit. Can you give me that one more time?
Yeah, we can hear you.
No, I couldn't hear you.
You got it.
Oh, okay. Now, I said basically, who cultivated that love inside you for the car designing and all that you do with cars?
And that was my dad, actually. My dad...
Big G!
My dad is like a legend. In fact, it wasn't just him. It was him and my uncles. And it came originally from my oldest uncle, Sonny, who my dad looked up to. And back in the day, my family used to run moonshine, and my Uncle Sonny used to run with, Walter Scott. And so, my dad and all his friends and my other uncles kind of, they took after him. And so by the time my dad hit the track, he was he quickly, moved up the ranks and became one of the biggest names at Lions Drag Strip, not to mention just here in the streets of LA. I mean, there was the brotherhood races. Automotive culture really was thick here, and still is, as a matter of fact. And fortunately, I come from a line of blood that, I'm so thankful, as a matter of fact, to be part of this royalty. But yeah, it came from my dad, and through him, it really came from my Uncle Sonny.
Wow. Let me ask you this. I saw through some of the images that you have some young ladies that's already introduced to it. As I heard you say, this is what you're going to be doing for the youth. How many people do you have right now, or young ladies, basically, up under your guidance, or your team's guidance?
Well, we're more of a collective than a guidance, and we're nationwide.
Okay.
We're nationwide. We're really a group. We're really a group of women that, like I said, dig cars, and we race and we build, and we just kind of banded together under one name. So we're more of a interdependent collective of motor goddesses, and at this point, there's about 160 of us.
Wow. Now, y'all looking to go abroad? Are you looking to be international with this?
Well, actually, we already are.
You're right. You better believe it. You definitely are right, because you're on Young Men's Perspective Radio, live on Iliad. You better believe you international, baby. Nah, but go ahead, tell us about your international extension.
As a motor goddess, reaching out to other motor goddesses, I just happened to find out that it's not as rare as you think. We live in a culture where we're formalized by our gender, but really building cars is about art, and art knows no gender.
Right.
Racing cars is about precision, and precision knows no gender.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And so I started to get just letters and emails from girls all over the world. In Somalia, in Germany, in Nigeria.
Mm.
There's an amazing story about a group of girls from Pakistan. From Palestine, and they've created a video. Now a movie. They initially would start off as a short film, but it's a full-blown movie, and it's about their journey racing in the country where women aren't allowed to drive.
Wow.
And you really understand how in certain places there are women that are taking their lives into their hands on a daily basis just to serve their passion.
Right. That's very respectful, man. So thank you, ladies, that go hard at your passion. Thank you, ladies.
So, we connect, and over time we just kind of grew. So now we've got a small but growing group of international motor goddesses as well. Okay.
Let me ask you this question. In addition to being part of the motor goddess wave, aren't you a mother?
Yes, I am.
Shout out to Tweeti, the professional mom. Can we get a round of applause for the professional mom? Motor goddess professional mom, real quick. But yeah, how do you manage being a professional mother and serving your passion? Because I know that things like this, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of energy and focus in addition to the skill set. So how do you find the time in your world to really go hard at this and enjoy your family, your beautiful family nonetheless?
In my reality, I had to learn how to fit everything together in the most crafty way possible for all of my children, and fix cars too.
All of my children. Hold up, you're moving too fast.
Get to the garage with you.
You're moving too fast. You said all of my children. Are you talking about the TV show?
One more time?
Are you talking about the TV show, All of My Children? Or are you talking about...
No, I have 4 children, and each of them can turn a wrench.
Wow, congratulations. Happy Mother's Day. That's dope.
Thank you.
That's dope.
But in terms of balance, I think you share your passion with your family. Balancing it means sharing it.
And that's what we're doing here. Thank you so much for... Yeah, Jeff, go ahead, man.
Let me ask you something. So I'm sure that, having, taken the route that is so, untraditional to some, you've had an impact on a lot of young ladies. Talk about those experiences and some of the young ladies that you've impacted, you know, being a motor goddess.
One of the best experiences I have had so far, and I'm getting a little woo when I think of it. So my team operated a program at Washington High School, which out here is in South Central Los Angeles, and there's a large and diverse group of kids that are underserved, that are highly underserved in this community. So we took the project to the high school. We got them to open up the automotive shop after about 40 years of it being closed. Fortunately, we had one of the top-ranking car builders in the world, Joe Ellis, who I work with very, very closely, to lead the program. It's called the What If program. Okay. And we taught kids how to build cars. And my greatest day was when a young lady walked right into class, and I think she was shy for a hot second, and she picked up a wrench and she started dismantling an engine and jumped right into the class. And I thought about this for a second, and I realized that this was a full circle for me. So that was probably the most enlightening moment so far. There have been so many wonderful kids in our program, boys and girls. We don't discriminate.
Right. And speaking of which, let me ask you a question, not to cut you off. As a matter of fact, no, go ahead and finish what you were saying first, and then I'll ask you. But you want to say?
Yeah, no, I was just saying that, you know, we can reach all kids with automotive lifestyle. We teach them about media, not just about building cars, but we teach them about media. We teach them about, you know, creating a brand atmosphere for themselves as a builder or a designer. Okay. So I think that it's just something that goes across the board for every kid, because we want them to understand that the opportunity is there for them.
Right. All right, so let me ask you this, and it's really a two-part question, because I know you personally, and one of your children happens to be very, very, very dear to my heart. Very dear to me. So the first question is, how old were you when you first started when you first started doing a real car, like when you took control and knew that it was really happening for you? Like, how old were you?
Well, there were a few of those times. I think that when I confidently broke something down to the chassis and built it back after that.
Yeah, something like that. Like, because you do build chassis, you deal with engine blocks, radiators, all type of things. Like, when did you know you had the skill? Like, what age did you realize, like, yeah, I got this?
Well, I knew I had the skill. It was a long time before I found the car that I wanted. I had been in the garage with my dad from the time I was about 6 or 7 years old. I could pretty much do almost anything that he could do. And I watched him very closely, even things that I realized I could do much later in life, that I understood where I learned it, you know, and where I had first observed it. My first full breakdown and rebuild, my brother had a 1968 Galaxy, and it was just an amazing car, and still my favorite car to date. I collect Galaxies now because of this car, and this was really the first car that I was able to fully, you know, break down and put back together, and it was really little by little. Initially, the car had certain problems, and so, you know, I went problem by problem, and before I knew it, I went through the whole car, and I thought, I need a shop.
Let me ask you this: which cars do you find better to work on, domestic or foreign?
Well, I have such an appreciation for artwork. I think that they're all pieces of art, but I'm a Ford girl. Okay. I'm a Ford girl, and I happen to have a preference for Ford engines. I can do a little something with that. Respect.
So now, into the real second part of the question. How is Ace doing? I would like to give a shout out to Ace only because she's a rock star. So
Yes, my
the Ace
baby
of Hearts
Ace.
Foundation. Let's talk about Ace for a minute because I see that we're running out of time, and I definitely want to make sure we acknowledge your light, man. So give us tell the people who Ace is.
Ace Tumbelini Campbell is my 13-year-old daughter. She's a warrior, she's a goddess, she's a queen, and she's a survivor of cancer. When she was 7, she had a terminal cancer, and we weren't given the best news initially, but that didn't have anything to do with her light because it kept shining, and it's shining brighter even still. That's when she was 7. Like I said, she's 13 now. She's made a lot of leeway in her life. She operates her own charity. It's called the Ace of Hearts Foundation, and she raises services and in-kind services for Children's Hospital and programs related to Children's Hospital here in Los Angeles. Wow. She hopes to grow the program nationwide. She also is a professional photographer. She works through the Pavlov Foundation, and her first professional gig as a photographer was the Golden Globes. She's become an ambassador for the Pavlov Foundation, and she's really opening some doors for other kids that have been down her path.
Wow. I just want to applaud you because my father just got out of surgery from lung cancer, and unfortunately they were able to capture. So I just know, you know what I mean, I was there experiencing a portion of your journey, and I just want to let the world know this magical seed that you have, not taking anything away from the other magical vibrations you've manufactured out, but definitely Ace, man, she's definitely that rock star. So in the midst of being a goddess, I had to print some light on her, man, you know what I mean? So say something to the rest of your childrens, too, so they don't be feeling like, well, Ace getting in love without us.
Loren, Christian, and Brianna, and I also need to shout out my beautiful grandchildren.
Grandmama.
And Jayla, and Nova, and Meadow. I'm very, very proud to be the matriarch of this family.
That's awesome.
Well, let my listeners know where they can find you and see all that wonderful art that you're putting together there. Tell them about your sites and everything.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely. You can find us right now at Motor Goddess on Instagram and at Motor Goddess Official or Motor Goddess, 2 words, on Facebook. Our official launch date is August 2nd, so look for us at MotorGoddess.com on August 2nd and beyond.
Okay.
And keep up with our events. We have a lot of things coming up. Check back on all of our pages. We've got races. We've got poker runs. We've got car shows. We have events at the Peterson Museum and a lot more. So keep checking back as we grow.
Okay. Now, before we get out of here, because we only got a couple more seconds here, what is the fascination with women in cars and why they're compared often and why we as men, we just have such an admiration and love for women in cars?
Well, I can't speak for the men, but I can speak from my observation as a woman.
Okay.
And I've always known women that were in the car industry. My mom can turn a wrench. My sister can turn a wrench. It wasn't really new to me. In addition to that, if you really take a look at it, back during World War II, it was women that were in the automotive industry. They were running it, they were building, they were designing, and a lot of those design ideas actually moved forward, but they didn't move forward until the 50s and the 60s when men had already taken over the industry. So I think we've been collaborating for a very long time, and it's just time to come out from behind the shadows.
Well, that is news to my ear. I mean, you definitely taught me something tonight. I feel like I want to go flip a wrench around or something, you know, take a tire off, put it back on or something. Nah, so listen, I want to know, are we able to invite you back again, like as things start to progress and your foundations and everything are moving? Like, can we keep the people abreast so they can see exactly what's taking place in this wonderful world with the women as far as what you're capable of doing, Goddess?
Absolutely. I'd love to come back anytime.
Respect.
Definitely love to have you. And we thank you for taking the time to join us here on YMP Radio, and continued success to you. And you guys, you must check it out. I'm telling you, the artwork is off the chain.
She's off the meat rack. Actually, it's Banucles.
Yeah, there you go.
It's Banucles.
So again, thanks for joining us, Tweety. We appreciate you taking the time to be a part of YMP Radio.
And before you leave, one more time, make sure you give them a shout out about all your contact information, a phone number even. One more time, just to make sure that they got it for those that just chimed in.
Absolutely. You can find us on Facebook at Motor Goddess and or at Motor Goddess Official. You can find us at Motor Goddess on Instagram. As of August 2nd, we are officially launching our website. So we're in our pre-launch phase. So please check back for more information, upcoming events, and partnerships. Stay tuned.
Respect. Thank you, man.
Indeed.
We appreciate you. We love you for your energy. And salute to Motor Goddess and all the goddesses out there that's working and operating and helping keep life in motion, man. We appreciate you.
And by the way, if there are any other Motor Goddesses out there, hit me up. I got a place for you.
There it is. That's right, y'all. So make sure y'all grab your copy of Young Man's Perspective Magazine, Volume 6. Check us out on Facebook, like our page, follow us on Instagram, YMP Media 1, and we look forward to continue bringing you this hot content and great guests, and we thank you for listening.
Yes.
This is YMP Radio live on iHeart. Peace!
This
This is
Young Man's Perspective Radio. That was awesome. Tweety, I'm about to call you in a minute just to big you up.
What up? I see y'all out there. Cuzzo, what up, Cuzzo?
Mama
Texas
Motors.
is in the house.
This is what we doing. We getting
Salute to y'all.
We getting cracking, man. We got a lot of people in the building. We want to say
Appreciate
thank
y'all.
you, man. We wanna
Appreciate
show
y'all.
nothing but the most respect, love, and gratitude. You know what I mean? I hope y'all got a little bit of energy, a little information. I hope that y'all dig what y'all heard and know that we building. You know what I mean? We building the avenue. We building our own whips. We building our mental. We building our spirit. We building this trust. We building this talent. We building this grace.
Peace, people. Appreciate you.
Young Men's Perspective.